Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Gail here from Gail's Glam Designs. I have a quick this series I'm gonna call In the Lab. I'm gonna show you how I've created some things. I like to take stuff and make it my own. So, you know, that's what this is all about. Not a craft with me, not a tutorial, just some tips and tricks, I guess. In my lab, so to speak. So I'm sure you ladies have seen these in the Dollar Tree this season. They're just some gnomes. I guess they're for embellishments. And this is the way they come out of the package. It's not, there we go. Okay. When I want it to be bright, it's not. And when I don't want it to be that bright, it's too bright. Anyway, that's what they look like. So, I altered mine to look like this. So these are the befores. And these are the afters. Okay, before, after. Now, what did I do? I changed out the pom-pom here. It's a peach color. I changed it more in my color tone. And then I added these. I've been experimenting with felt flowers. Oh, I love making felt flowers because I love the texture. So that's him because he's a springtime gnome. And then this is his. I'm saying they're his's because they have beards. Hopefully girly gnomes don't have beards. But anyway, a quick tip for cutting with cutting felt or any difficult material, especially with thin dies, is to use wax paper. Like, see this wax paper? I used it to cut some intricate dies. And I'm sorry, I'm digressing, but it is part of what I've created lately, so in my lab. So, when I didn't remember the wax paper trick, this is what I got. It didn't cut all the way through. It was going to take some labor to get that out, and we're not doing all that. When I cut it with wax paper as a piece between the, I put the paper, the wax paper, then the die, it cut out like butter. It's like this. So that's just a little tip some of us old school crafters might have forgotten, like myself, because we haven't, you know, had to use it in a while. But anyway, reminder for us old timers, and a great tip for you newbies. So, okay, so I showed you my gnomes that I altered to make them more springy with their lovely felt flowers. And what I did was, I went through my stash and I just found all my little floral, small scale floral dies. And I just put them on one big mat. And what I did was I took my sheet from the dollar store, the felt sheets, the real thin ones. Thought I had one here for my sample. Guess I don't. But anyway, they're like this garland thing. It's very, very thin. So I take this, I put my wax paper, and then I put my felt, run it through, and I did it in the 4 different colors. So I did it in what? I did it in yellow, white, pink, peach, and blue, light blue. So this is the next thing that I did. I altered one of these Dollar Tree, like autumn hats that they had during the autumn. I just took my hot glue gun and I wipe off the tip. Of course, I have nothing to wipe with as I'm trying to do my video. Anyway, okay. I wipe off the tip and I heat up the square so that I can release the hot glue that's underneath it. So I just run my hot glue gun. I'm not pressing for requesting any glue out of it. I'm just wanting the heat. So that right there Bam. Talk too long. It is so hard to work behind this camera. Who knew? You just keep on doing that, getting some heat to it so that the glue will release. And that's the way you get those pieces off. So I took all of them off like that. Then for this trim around the brim, Dollar Tree carries this this trim. I think I got that from, it's either Dollar Tree or Hobby Lobby. I am not going to lie to kick it. I think it's Dollar Tree though. But anyway, all I do is cut it down because the scale was too big for my hat. So I just took it and I cut it. I'm going to show you. So before I cut it, it looked like this. Right? So all I did was take my fabric shears and cut, bam. So I only wanted this part. And all I did was aim for the top, this hole right here. I just aimed for that hole all along so that it would be pretty close to this. And then I just took my time and hot glued it around the brim. And then that's the right scale. This trim right here is some more Dollar Tree trim in that beige or off-white color. Just another, comes on the same spool, I believe, if it's the one I'm thinking of. And those are my lovely felt flowers that I made for the first time. This right here is just a sprig, like from one of those Dollar Tree faux flowers, and I just cut a piece off and tucked it in there and put that in the back to hide all the hot glue that's holding this arrangement. And this right here is one of my little black butterflies that I always make. I cut out about 100 of them on my Cricut, I think at about 1/4 inch scale, and just keep them in my stash. They are, where are you guys? Okay, of course, one I want to show, oh, here they are. So it's almost time to make some more, but I just keep them in my stash. They make a great accent piece. This one I painted so that it wouldn't be so loud and taking all the attention away from everything. And then I used my diamond dots to just kind of embellish the trim, make it a little more high end. That's kind of making it springy. Easter is over, so it's not about Easter, it's about spring. So, okay, so there's that. And then what else did I make? Oh, yes, this little cutie here. Oh, my gosh. Okay, how many times have you guys bought those packs from the Dollar Tree of those balls of the little characters? I know I've bought them. I buy them for every season, and then I never make them. So I challenged myself the other day to make me a creature. I was watching Patty's Mommy and Me's Spring Fling reveal, and somebody did a chick or something with a flower in her head, and I said, oh, I want to make one of those. So I looked at my stash and I found the Dollar Tree, you know, one of those kit things. They, do I even have, you know, it has like stuff like this. Oh, this is the kit it came out of. There you go. I saved the, oh, the glare is horrible. Let's see if we can get it out of theirs. Oh, it was organized. See? I knew I had it. Anyway. That's what he's supposed to look like. And this is how I made it. Hey, those feet weren't in my package. But anyway, whatever. The only complaint that I have is that the whatchamacallits are too big. These are the ones that came with him. The wings. It's like, whoa, 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 whoa. He's going to take off them big old things. Anyway, so I just had some yellow flannel in my stash, and I just cut it in a smaller scale. Try to follow that shape. Okay, so that's my, my idea here is to put him on this yellow paper clip right here, and I will put a piece of yellow felt behind him so that you can't see the paper clip. You know, I'll cut it in anyway. that's my idea, to put him on a cute paper clip. So that is share number 3. What else have I been working on? Oh yeah, this right here. So we all bought these picks at the Dollar Tree, right? Well, I didn't like how low they had put the bow on the pick, so I moved all mine up like this. And I also added a just a paper flower, make her a little girly. And then I stuck some of these foam glitter balls on there. I was thinking about making a character, making a body. I haven't completed it yet, so because we're in the lab. So that's, you know, an idea. I challenge myself to make stuff out of like one element sometimes. So I was kind of working with felt and pom-pom balls. So these guys are felt and pom-pom balls. There's felt flowers. He's pom-pom. He started with a pom-pom up here. Oh, I made some pom-pom flowers. So these were fun to make. For Mommy and Me's flower swap, I made some pom-pom flowers. But I don't know if you guys got to see them because I think she didn't take them out of the package. But anyway, whatever. Now you get to see them like this. Okay, so I just punch a regular flower. I got a punch off of Amazon that's a 3-piece punch. And I just glued a flat back pearlescent center in the middle, and I glued the pom-poms to the outer 5 petals and created me some dimensional fluffy flowers. I love them. I love texture. I would love to put these on a pair of jeans or something like that. I might just do that, actually, figure out a way to do that. But anyway, that was another thing in my lab. I painted one of these wood veneer butterflies to do some embellishing too. Stay tuned for that. This is that bow that I ripped off of those Dollar Tree things. Oh, okay, these right here. Oh my gosh, these are so fun. So if you guys follow me, you'll know that I don't throw away my rejects or my scraps from my projects. So like these bunnies right here didn't, it's stuck. Didn't make my, you know, it was part of my experimentation. So they were on my desk, so I said, oh, let me play with them. So what I did was I put some fur on the tail and the ear, if you can see that. And I did that by just cutting a pom-pom. I put some glue down and I put the pom-pom over it and let it stick to it. And the same thing for him. Did my usual shading and highlighting of my little bunnies. But okay, so what these are, you know, we all buy the picks and things like that. So these are my picks that I had in my stash. And I said, oh, they would be the perfect size for one of my little hello flags. You know, because that's been my latest craze, to create a hello. So I can stick it in my swap and say hello. And it'll match the theme of the swap. So, you know, I did the Wonder Woman one. She looked like this recently. I did the bunny ones that look like this for Patty. Patty, these are supposed to be whiskers, and that's their little nose, but I guess she said it looked like a mustache, so I guess it does look like a mustache. Maybe I should have put a little pom-pom ball, and then they would have known. Anyway, I don't mean to digress. So this is that cute Dollar Tree die, and I just cut it out a few times so I would have different colors of flowers. Shout out to B Northway Designs, because that's what she did for her swap. I don't know if I showed you guys this. Oh yeah. So B Northway Designs sent this on her tote in the Mommy and Me swap. And I loved it so much that I decided to embellish the embellishment. And I was going to send it back to her on a card, a thank you card. But I remembered that she probably got my swap, which has a card in it, you know. but she got my swap because I got hers. Anyway, so I did some shading on the rabbit to make him a little more 3D, if you can see that. Come on, focus, baby. Right here. Okay, whatever. Anyway, I lined the fence. She had the diamond dots already in the flowers. I just lined the flowers in the fence. And I changed the center out here and gave it a green center with a pearl, flatback pearl. I added a couple butterflies, this black one, this blue one, and this is that pink? Yeah. Sorry, looking from behind the camera. Just added some butterflies, and I also turned it into a shaker. Oh, and a paperclip. I forgot about that. Yeah, I was thinking this could be like a removable bag topper or something, you know, so that you could reuse it, or putting it on a bag or something. But I didn't see it going as a true paperclip. Like, it's kind of bulky to be a bookmark or something. But yeah, so I just hot glued. What did I do? Oh, I glued down the first piece of tulle in hot glue, and then I laid down my sequin mix, and then I put the other piece of tulle over it, and then I glued this to it for another added measure for security of my sequins. What else did I make? Oh, this was fun. I don't know if you guys have been to the Dollar Tree lately. Hold on one second. Oh, here's a piece right here. They have all different kinds of little cloths over in the craft section. And this had these beautiful butterflies on it. And I instantly thought about fussy cutting them. So I fussy cut them out. And I cut them out twice so I could have a pretty front and a pretty back. Here's the front. And you know the front because I do my usual glittering and diamond dotting on the edge. But all I did, guys, was I fussy cut this out. Boop, boop, boop. Got 2 of them while I was sitting there watching TV doing nothing. See how I started? And then I just take this glue right here and just do it all over the back of one. I take my paper clip and sandwich it there. Put the other one on top. Press, press, press. And then you have this nice paper clip for your planners and stuff. And it's very forgiving because it's fabric, you know. It won't get all bent. I mean, if it bends, it's okay because it's fabric. You know, the paper, it looks disheveled if it gets bent. Anyway, so I made a bunch of those. Those are fun. And last but not least, I'll show you, this is some wood veneers that I altered. Oh yeah, my hack. I guess I could, you're wondering what I have on my hand. These things are great, but they're not very big. So they only fit some of my fingers, and my hands are kind of small. They're not, whatever. Anyway, in the makeup area, they have these things. I guess you're supposed to soak your silicone. I don't know. They're in the makeup area at the dollar store too. They look like this, and they fit on my thumb. So that's a hack. Use these as well. But so what I was trying to say is this wood veneer. All I did was paint it pink, the whole thing pink like this. And then to make it look 3D, I just used a pink marker, a gray marker, a white, and a black. And I put a white pom-pom on his tail. And that's how you go from this to that. This one doesn't have the pink marker on him yet. So you can see the development. Anyway. All right, guys, I just wanted to let you in on my laboratory and how I like to alter things and how I think. Oh, I did also forget to mention that one of these is a pin. Speaking of altered, I did it tackily, but I would put like a little, another bunny or a flower down here But I just ripped this off. It's a pin. And I took my glue gun and just held it there for a minute so that I could enlarge the hole. So I was able to stick my toothpick, what are these things called? Cupcake, whatever holder in there. And come on, get on camera. And why stuff want a clown? Anyway, that's how you could alter a pin. And then this little thing right here is just some twine that I've embellished with some of those butterfly sequins just to make it fit into my theme. This one here has the flowers instead of butterflies, since I use butterfly and flowers. Just alternate it. Just one of my hello wands, flags, whatever you want to call it. I didn't weave it back and forth this time. I decided to let it dangle. Oh, let me show you how to do that. I did bring that, okay? So when I'm making a wand, I take 2 straws. I usually use one that's ugly for the inside, or one that I don't really care for the pattern of, but I couldn't find them, so these were here. But I just take a straw, and I flatten it all the way. These must be cheap, because that was pretty easy. Then I take it and I fold it in half. So I'm just using my fingernail to give it a dent so that I can start the folding in half. So that's all I'm doing. And pushing it over towards my nail so I'm not using too much force. Trying to be kind to my body. Okay, so you fold it in half. All right. So it should look like that. Right? Okay. And then you just stick it inside the other straw. Sometimes it can be a little more difficult. That was easy. Thank you, camera. Appreciate that. But that's how you make them real strong so that they don't bend when you do your stuff. And also, too, I have put hot glue like in the tip and in here to make it a little stronger. I would think, I wonder how wet glue, maybe I'm going to start trying to put wet glue in that channel so that when that dries, it'll have some hardness. I don't know. Anyway, those are all the tips that I have to share with you today, guys. I hope you like my video. I hope that you take the time to like it. I'll wait. Okay. Well, thank you very kindly. Like I said, these are just tips. I just wanted to show you what I do in the lab so that you can get some inspiration and make some things your own, personalized and stuff. This is funny. This is a reject. This was going to go out in my Mommy and Me swap. It said Easter, but I decided not to do Easter in my Mommy and Me swap because I wanted it to be about spring. So anyway, just a tassel I made. I digress. Have a great life. Until next time, Gail out.